Hi, I'm Engineer Paul Ladasma. May panahon ba when you answer math problems and then bigla kayong natutulala? Like hindi nyo alam saan magsisimula? If yes, please do review your basic understanding of English sentence structure. Dahil most likely sa reading comprehension tayo nagkulang due to language barrier. To overcome this problem, ang gagawin natin, mag-constant practice solving lang tayo para ma-absorb natin yung mga commonly used phrases and terms sa math problems. Now, let us begin. For this problem, we have two numbers. And then pinapahanap sa atin what is the value of the larger number. So, mag-assign muna tayo ng variables. Let us say the value of x is our smaller number and then the value of y is our larger number. Now, tingin tayo sa ating problem statement. One number is 3 times as large as another number. From here alone, masasabi na natin na yung one number na ito, it is already our larger number for the reason na ito is 3 times compared the other. So this will be represented by variable y. And then you have here the word is. Yung is guys, para siyang equal sign. For example, sabihin natin, color is red. Color is equal to red. Okay? So parang equal sign yan. So you have here y equals. Then you have here 3 times as large as another number. So 3 times as large as another number, that would be 3 times x. Yung another number natin, yung smaller. So we have here equation number 1 with 2 unknowns. Since 2 unknowns man yan, we need 2 equation. Okay, that is the rule sa algebra, no? So tingin tayo sa ating second statement. The smaller number is increased by 19. The result is 6 less than twice the larger number. So itong first part, smaller number is increased by 19, we could write this in equation as x plus 19. And then you have here the words, the result is. So yan yung magiging equal sign natin. And then lastly, you have here 6 less than twice the larger number. So maybe for most of us, hindi tayo sanay sa ganitong statement. Ang ibig lang sabihin dyan is, i-twice mo yung larger number, you have here 2y, subtrakan mo lang ng 6. Kasi nga 6 less. So you have here minus 6. And then we simplify this, you will get x minus 2y equal to negative 25. So right now, we have our second equation. So from here, ang mangyayari lang is we will just solve it simultaneously. And we have different methods for that. And one of it is yung ating substitution. So probably yung equation number 1, i-substitute natin siya sa equation number 2. But before doing that, make sure that pag substitute natin, ang matitirang variable is yung hinahanap natin sa problem para pag solve, sagot na kaagad makuha. And since larger number yung hinahanap natin, let's make sure na yung equation 1, pagpasok natin dito sa equation number 2, y yung matitira. Okay? So ang gagawin natin, equation 1, gawin natin ito in terms of y. So you will get here, x is equal to y over 3. And then yan, ipasok na natin ngayon sa ating equation number 2. And we will have here, y over 3 minus 2y equal to negative 25. To simplify this, multiply tayo 3 both sides, and it will have y minus 6y equal to negative 75. Simplifying further, you'll get negative 5y equal to negative 75. Ngayon, let's do it in our calculator, or pwede mong i-mental kung kaya mo. Negative 75 over negative 5, and this will give us a value of y na 15. So this is our answer for number 1. For this problem, pinapahanap sa atin yung value ng number. Ang mga problem statements natin dito, it is related to the digits of the number. So ang gagawin natin, mag-a-assign tayo ng variables for the digits. And since ang binigay sa atin is tens and units digit, it is already saying that this is a 2-digit number. So let us say, A is yung ating tens digit, B naman yung ating units, or tinatawag din itong ones digit. Ngayon, let us read the problem statement. Tens digit of a number is 3 less than the units digit. So, tens digit of a number, this is your variable A, and then you have here the word is, equal sign yan, and then you have 3 less than the units digit. So, units digit, that is B. Since 3 less man, so you'll have here minus 3. So right now, we have our first equation, but we have two unknowns. So we need one more equation. So kukuha tayo niyan sa ating pangalawang statement. If the number is divided by the sum of the digits, the quotient is 4 and the remainder is 3. So for the first part here, the number is divided by the sum of the digits. Itong number natin, paano ba natin yan isulat into mathematical equation? Of course, hindi tayo pwedeng gumawa lang ng AB. Because AB, that is equal to A times B. Bali, minultiply mo yung dalawang digits. That is wrong. So, ang gagawin natin, since A is tens digit man, i-multiply mo yan sa 10. And then, dagdag mo na lang yung units digit, which is si B. So, 10A plus B, that is your mathematical equation for your number AB. So, ngayon, after getting that, divide naman natin yan sa sum of the digits, which is, you have here over A plus B. So, you have here the words, the quotient is. The quotient is, yan yung parang equal sign natin. So, you have here, equals. And then, for the last part, you have here, ang result daw, 4 and remainder is 3. So, you write here 4, remainder 3. But how do we write mathematical equation for the remainder? So, to visualize that, let us give another example. Let's say I have here 3 over 2. 3 over 2 will give us 1 with remainder 1. But itong remainder 1, how do you write this into equation? So, ang gawin lang natin, yung remainder, ilagay mo sa numerator, and then i-divide mo yan sa kanyang divisor. And that would be R2. So, again, numerator, the remainder, sa ilalim, yung nagdi-divide sa atin. That is 2 in this example. Applying that here in our statement, so you'll have here, remainder 3 over A plus B. So, to simplify this, we multiply A plus B both sides, cancel din to, and we will have 10A plus B equal to 4A plus 4B plus 3. We simplify, magiging 6A na ito, 10 minus 4. And then B minus 4B magiging negative 3B. And you'll have here equal to 3. So this will be our second equation. So right now we have two unknowns, two equations. We will solve this simultaneously. On the previous number, ang ginawa natin is by substitution. Ngayon naman, pakita natin yung pangalawa, and that is our elimination. So itong equation number 1, lahat ng variables ilipat muna natin sa left side, itira natin sa right side yung constant. And then after that, ilista natin yung dalawang number. So I have here 6A minus 3B equal to 3. And then sa ilalim, I have here A minus B equal to negative 3. So remember guys, in elimination, ang goal mo dito is to reduce the number of variables. So therefore, may eliminate ka dapat na isang variable. So let's say gusto nating eliminate si B. To eliminate B, make sure sa both equation yung constants nila ay equal. Since negative 3 ito sa taas, ang gagawin natin sa ilalim, we will multiply 3 on both sides, okay? Sa left and sa right. Doing so, pag subtract natin dito, itong negative 3b, makakancel yan. And that will leave us the variable A. And from that, masolve natin siya. Okay? So let's calculate. So you have here, first equation, subtract mo yung second equation, you have here 6a minus 3a, you'll get 3a. Negative 3b minus negative 3b, that is cancel no, 0. And then 3 minus 3 times negative 3. So, negative, magiging positive yon. So, that will be 3 plus 9, giving us 12. And from here, you can get A is equal to 4. And then from equation number 1, ipasok natin yung A is equal to 4 to get the value of B. So, you have here B is equal to A plus 3. And that will give us 7. And from here, we know that our answer is 47. For this problem, pinapahanap sa atin ano yung original number of plants for each row. So, sabi sa first statement dito, a farmer has 600 plants arranged in a rows. So, may mga pananim dot yung farmer. Okay? So, let us say, X be the number of plants in a row, and then let us say, Y is the number of rows. Since sinabi niya we have 600 plants, to write that into equation, that would be X times Y equal to 600. Okay? So that is your first equation. So since we have two variables here, we need another equation. So sabi dito sa second statement natin, he finds that he must take out 5 plants from each row. He can then make 6 more rows. So bakit siya kailangan kumuha ng 5 plants per row? Ang reason dyan is because maglalagay tayo ng irrigation ditch. So matatamaan yung mga pananim. So ililipat sila somewhere else, thus nadagdagan yung number of rows. So to write this into equation, no, he must take out 5 plants from each row. That would be X minus 5. He can then make 6 more rows. That would be Y plus 6. Nadagdagan yung rows. Still equal ito sa 600. For the reason na wala namang sinabing nagbago yung number of plants. So simplify natin to. This will give us X times Y, 6X, minus 5Y, minus 30 equal to 600. So this is now your equation number 2. So again, we have two equations, two unknowns. Let us solve this simultaneously. But hindi pwede yung elimination dito. Mahihirapan ka. Kasi you have here times ito, no, times. So, ang gagawin natin, let us say, mag-substitute tayo, equation 1, ipasok natin sa number 2. And make sure, yung matitirang variable is yung hinahanap natin, which is si variable x, yung number of plants in a row. So, doing so, i-explicit muna natin sa equation number 1, that is y in terms of x. Then after that, ipasok natin. So, since you have x, y here, that would be 600 na kaagad. And then plus 6x, then minus 5, and then times 600 over x, minus 30 equal to 600. So, i-cancel natin yung 600, ang matitira, no? I-multiply natin ng x para ma-simplify natin. And you'll get here 6x squared minus 3,000 minus 30x equal to 0. Or, sige no, para maganda tignan, you have here 6x squared minus 30x minus 3,000 equal to 0. Let us go back sa basic natin, that is yung quadratic formula. And that is, x or yung root equal yan sa negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So, ipasok mo lang guys, no? This is your coefficient a, this is your coefficient b, ito naman yung coefficient c. And you'll have here negative 30 plus the square root of negative 30 square minus 4 times 6 times negative 3,000 all over 2 times 6, giving us an answer of 25. Okay, so this is your answer number 3.